when does simplicity beat complexity? I remember when I started my journey of programming and all that, and all the software that I'm involved in nowadays. I used to go to those sites, then look at all these cool animated user interfaces. Then in my heart, I feel like, wow, I think I really need to develop such UIs. So then what I did, I had to run to the Android Studio. By then I had it and everything. So in my mind, I just always wanted to get that animation, to write it, and then it gets done. But at the back of my mind, I didn't have that concept like, what are the small things that I really have to make perfect before I even run for a big animation? Because the thing is, by the time you finish an animation, it is really like you've over engineered something, because animations are not that simple in most cases when they are complex, and they also come with performance issues. And when I started focusing on these small things like padding and spacing, sizes of maybe widgets, components in my application, I started seeing my UIs now appearing attractive and making some meaning. But if you really focus on animations, I'm not saying animations are bad, or maybe cool designs, or maybe canvases are bad, but the thing that I'm trying to say is you should not go for animations or maybe complex engineered stuff before you really know the small things. You know how you can space your app, the margins, how you can deal with the paddings, the pixels, the sizes. Those small things are what makes these apps that we see very nice and attractive. You go to WhatsApp, those apps don't usually have huge animations and everything, because they are just simple, but everything is perfect. You can have small details, but if everything that you're doing is really perfect and it's to the point, then just know you're on the right path. And then the animations can then come later if the small things are handled. So let's not try to run for over engineering stuff before we really master the small things. That's why I'm saying, before you go for the complexity, you try to be as simple as possible, so that even the users can be able to know what you're really doing, and they can also be able to relate, not you designing everything full of animations.